What's up, guys? Coming at you with another video today. I'm just gonna be just kind of yapping on this one, just kind of talking about UFC 327 because obviously Dana White got on the IG live and dropped this for us, which was pretty cool to see. Drop obviously wasn't that cool, but you know that's fine. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watches these videos. The past three videos have all done way better than any of my other videos, and I think it's super awesome that people are watching and engaging with this content that I make, and I'm having a really fun time kind of getting this opportunity to talk about something that I love so much with new people and getting to enjoy that. So if you like this video, if you like any of the other videos, please like the video, comment if you agree with me, comment if you disagree with me. It all means so much to me. But let's just get straight into it. We have the Vampire Slayer, Yuri Prohaska. I keep seeing that guy on TikTok who does the Yuri impression. He's fucking hilarious. Versus Carlos Olberg, the male stripper. Obviously, for the vacant light heavyweight belt. Obviously, this means Pereira's moving up. That's pretty cool. I don't want to go so much into predictions, but I gotta say, this card has potential to be my favorite card of all time or my least favorite because Yuri Prohaska and Joshua Van are two of my current favorite fighters right now. And if they both lose, I'm going to be kind of pissed. Carlos Olberg obviously deserves this title shot. He's done pretty well. Beat Dominic Reyes very handedly in his last fight. KO'd him. Yuri Prohaska has been easily the number one light heavyweight outside of Alex Pereira for the past couple years now. So this is an awesome fight. This is going to be super awesome to see in Miami. And I think Yuri's going to fluke this one in round 5 after getting, I don't even know what the number would be, 40-24'd. And then he's going to win KO in the last 10 seconds. But yeah, other than that, I think this is awesome. This one's going to be super fun to watch. Super fun striking battle. And, a nice switch up from the Pereira heavy matches we've been seeing at light heavyweight. So now I know what some of you may be thinking. That I'm going to, you see the profile picture, you see the guy in the corner, you think I'm going to dick ride Joshua Van in this, right? Well, I'm going to, okay? I am so happy this is the matchup that got made because I think he can win this one. I think he can win this one handedly. I was a little worried when I thought it was going to be Manel Kopp because I did kind of think Manel Kopp could low-key fluke him, but I'm very happy that it's Tatsuro Taira. Joshua Van has great takedown defense. We know this. He has a great sprawl. We saw him get the jiu-jitsu blue belt, but fuck off. It doesn't mean anything. He's still going to win this. He's better in the grappling than you guys give him credit for. I didn't make a prediction video on it because I hadn't made a video yet, but I did think he was going to beat Pantoja, and, I did think he was going to, I did think he was going to deal with the grappling well. I do kind of see this being a thing where, like, if Joshua Van gets taken down, it's kind of something where he, if he gets to the ground, he's not going to necessarily get finished, but the round is going to run out. Like, he's not going to be getting back up of his own volition. I do feel like it's either going to be stand up or like a round end, but I don't think he's going to get taken down to the later bits of rounds. So, yeah. I still have Van winning this one, but obviously this will be super fun. Two of my favorite fighters fighting for the belts in Miami. That's going to be super cool. We're just giving away Beneil Dariush's ranking spot. Where is he at? What does it say he was ranked? Number 12. Yeah, they're just giving that one. They're just giving that one away. Manuel Torres is absolutely going to kill him. It'll be fun, but it doesn't matter all that much. But, this will be a fun one. We'll get to see how fragile Beneil Dariush's chin is again. And we'll get a guy, to climb up the lightweight rankings again. And maybe once Beneil Dariush is unranked, we can give him Quillen Salkild and finally send this very old man into retirement. But, yeah, this one will be fun. Gamrot versus Ribovic. I think this will be another fun wrestling one. I think we'll get some fun scrambles out of this. It'll be a good fight. You know, I kind of like it when they have a lot of the same division fights on this. You know, Gamrot and Dariush kind of representing that old guard, and Ribovic and Manuel Torres kind of representing a new kind of era of lightweight. And yeah, I think Ribovic wins this one too. Actually, I'm not sure about this, but this one will also be good. This one will also be fun. I like the back-to-back lightweight fights on this. And how many? So that makes four fights for the main card, and then the should be the main card opener, I believe. Josh Hokett versus Curtis Blades. Now, this one kind of confuses me, right? Because obviously Josh Hokett won his last fight. Didn't necessarily think Denzel Freeman was that good. Didn't necessarily think it was that fantastic of a win. His opponent didn't throw a punch. And it's kind of crazy to see him get Curtis Blades, who is a perennial top 5 heavyweight. You know? He's top 4 right now. He beat Rizvan Kuniev, who just beat Jailton Almeida. That win is already looking better than it did when he first got it. But I think this one will be interesting. I do think Blades wins this. I think it is kind of too early to jump Josh Hokett up for this. And I do think it is kind of mean-spirited that they're going to give this trash talker a guy who has issues with a stutter. And I do think they are going to just... I do think Hokett is just going to make fun of him during the press conference, but I do think he is going to get slimed out, unfortunately, by Curtis Blades. But, yeah, you know, big weight difference in this. I didn't realize how light of a heavyweight Josh Hokett is, but it is kind of crazy that he's only one fight further along than Steven Asplund in his career, and he's already getting pushed for the top 5 because he gives good press conferences. It kind of shows the direction we're going in. Well, you know, Steven Asplund is getting like an unranked heavyweight jobber. Or I think his opponent's pretty good, but you know, if he wins that, he's certainly not getting thrown in there with like Sergey Pavlovich or anything like that. So, you know, give good press conferences, you get good rankings, but it's whatever. I like Josh Hokett, so. Kevin Holland versus Randy Brown. This is a... See, here's the thing. Kevin Holland has lost his last 2 fights, so like circularly in the cycle, he is supposed to win this one, like fantastically, and like, you know, make himself look really good again, and make you wonder that if he locked in, what could he be doing? But I don't think this shit's happening. I think Randy Brown is absolutely going to murder him, but this will be a fun fight. I think, you know, I think this stays on the feet. Kevin Holland has the ability to do that sometimes when he chooses to. So, yeah, this will be a fun prelims headliner. Last thing we see before the main card, Kevin Holland, and I will not be putting a bet on him this time because he threw my 318 parlay. I just needed him to get out of there in under 3 rounds, and he did not want to do that. So, joke's on me, I guess. Patricio Pitbull, Aaron Pico. God, dude, Patricio Pitbull looks so tiny in this picture. This cannot be right. My screen's got to be like messed up. I don't know. The perspective on this looks like, look at Randy Brown and Kevin Holland. Oh my God, my screen's bugging. Look at these two. They both look tiny. I don't know what's going on. My eyes, I have to be having like a seizure. Both of these guys look like midgets. I know they're both short, but this is like ridiculous. Patricio Pitbull versus Aaron Pico. I mean, clash of the Bellator has-beens, let's be honest. Aaron Pico gets absolutely slimed out by, Lerone Murphy, and kind of surprising that he gets another ranked opponent, but, you know, Aaron Pico was very hyped at one point, so I think he could be a top 15 featherweight, so I'm not opposed to him getting the Patricio Pitbull fight, because he's another guy who was kind of industry planted here, but, you know, it's okay. I think this will be a fun fight. This will be a really fun, Bellator violent thing. You'll have all the super hardcore, fake hardcores trying to tell you that, you know, in their primes, both of these guys have the greatest fight of all time if they're facing in their primes. But, you know, this one will be fun. Oh. Oh my God, I forgot about this one. I've seen this and I've known this is circulating, but oh my God, this is hilarious. Fucking movable object, stoppable force. What happens? Jesus, this is like throwing a fucking egg through a piece of paper. I don't know which one's gonna break. It's just like, Jesus Christ. Can I bet on both guys to get knocked out? Can I bet on both of these guys to like run into each other head first in the octagon and both tip over and die? Is that a choice? Where does Cauchy have that option? But obviously, both of these guys, Johnny Walker coming off of a very odd win over Zhang Minyang, where he tried to do the Hamzat takedown and then calf kicked Zhang Minyang to high heavens. But and then Dominic Reyes losing to Olberg. You know, I genuinely, I don't know what to think of this one. All I know is someone's getting finished, and it's going to be really funny to watch. I think Instagram is going to go crazy over this one because it's going to be the first fight where two people both die. So this is hilarious. Costa, Mirzakhanov, fun fight, but Mirzakhanov's absolutely going to kill him. And yeah, this will be the. I don't know if this is the first time Paulo Costa's been to 205, but it makes sense for him. I feel like he looked good against Kopylov, but I don't know. Maybe he could have stayed at 185, but I don't know. I like Paulo Costa at 205. I feel like it's just another big name to go in kind of a weak division, but Mirzakhanov's absolutely going to slime him out. We're going to see some excellent, you know, striking in this one, excellent boxing. I feel like Paulo Costa is going to be whipping those body kicks again, like he did to Kopylov. But what else do we got? Tatiana Suarez versus Lupi Godinez. I mean, it's women's MMA, it's women's strawweight. Winner of this gets to fight Mackenzie Dern, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. Cub Swanson, Nate Landwehr. Good fight. It'll be fun. You know, it's kind of just one of those, you know, two guys we all know. Two guys that are going to put on a decent fight, but nothing more, no less. So it'll be a nice one to start us off. This is, I could have sworn, maybe I need to look at 326. I could have sworn Ju Sang Yu was on this, but Kelvin Gastelum versus Vicente Luque. Dude, I don't even know if this dude can make middleweight right now. Kelvin Gastelum, dude, we got to figure this out. You're 5'9". Sean O'Malley's taller than you, and he's a bantamweight. What are we doing? Anyways, Jesus, 190. Vicente Luque, I keep saying it wrong. I keep trying to say Vicente. Vicente Luque is coming up. Kelvin Gastelum's going down from 190 to actually make weight this time. This one will be fun. You know, both these guys kind of out in the middle of nowhere as far as rankings go, but I think that does mean they're going to do Marvin Vettori versus Ateba Gautier. So that'll be really fun to watch. But, you know, if they're not giving him Gastelum, I feel like they're going to give him Marvin Vettori. And then last fight, Christopher Alvarez. Don't really know who that is, but, you know, Francisco Prado, decent guy. We'll see how this one goes. I'll look into both of these guys. This is kind of the first time I'm seeing this name, certainly. Interesting hairdo we got there, but, dude, this card looks sick. This card looks really fun. Miami cards are always fun. They always have great energy. It'll be at a decent time in the U.S. You know, it'll be happening earlier, so I don't quite know the math on it yet, but I might be able to start watching at 3 p.m. versus 4 p.m., so that's cool. But, yeah, this card looks sick. If Yuri and Van both lose, I think I turn this into like a cooking channel maybe. Maybe that's the method if both my guys lose. But especially losing to a male stripper and Tatsuro Taira. But, you know, that Brandon Moreno win, not looking as good for Taira now. But, yeah. Yeah, if these two guys lose, there will be a Cooking with Gage episode out quite quickly because I will not be able to handle it. So, yeah, I'll see you next time. This really wasn't an early prediction. It was just me kind of looking over it and looking at it. This is sick. Didn't love how they promoted this, but I will say, watching the broadcast for Fight Night Mexico, oh my God, the promo for Max Charles, where they have like the Max along the beach. He's like doing all that. It's got the blessed like text over it, and then the favela kid for Charles Oliveira. It looks awesome. It's making me so hyped. It's given like old, McGregor Aldo type things where it's the King of Rio versus this crazy Irish guy. It's very cool to see, and I'm very excited for where is it? Oh my God, I'm tweaking. I'm tweaking. Yeah, here. Very excited for this weekend. I'll have predictions out for that tomorrow. Gotta look at it. I'm tweaking. What am I looking at? Yeah, this will be fun. This will be really fun. So I'll see y'all then. Peace out.